had to leave straight to get gas, and then I'll buy food there. I have all the bitter tastes in my stomach, It have some value added to your environment. I don't remember what I was saying, so obviously I'm not training my brain too well. One thing I was thinking was, is it depression or candida? Because they both affect memory, speech, tiredness, everything. So yeah, well, good morning. I haven't really said good morning. Happy Friday. Just ate a tater tot and I'm freaking out that I have an allergy. I ate some of my Dagwood sandwich. I don't know, did I mention about the lyric video? Yeah, I think so. I am not happy with it. I'm going to put that into the world. I'm not happy with it. Wrong way, wrong way. That worked out better in Snapchat, I feel. I don't know, how do you get out of that habit of getting tense when the mic is on, the camera is on? I decided to go to my acting class, so I'm going to keep this short so I can somewhat prepare mentally for the activity. I'm doing braiding hair. I have to get it done in 15 minutes. I have to get 3 different braids, or 5. I think 5 is more challenging, but I want to sort of go through and record all my progress or lack of progress that I'll have singing Chongbak Kwai. I don't actually, that's so cool. I don't actually know the pronunciation. I have 20 minutes to be there, 15 minutes to braid my hair. I'm getting nervous. Okay, have a wonderful day, and I'll tell you how it went. It takes a significant amount of effort to park, apparently, in a 2-space, but apparently everyone just feels like, oh no, this is all mine. I'll just park 1 car. 4 or 5 different spaces could have been used to park, but people thought, no, I'm going to park right in the middle of it. You know, in between like driveways, 2 cars can fit in there. Yeah, makes sense. All right, okay. I do feel good that I came and I didn't let it skip, especially since it was such a small class and she wasn't here. I dropped the ball, is that what people say? I totally did not pick up on, or I didn't express certain things that I should have expressed because I felt them. For the first time, I got up for the improv. I'm like, I got this. Is this person like asking me to go faster? I got the word. I was too slow to think. My brain is slow though. Reactions and everything happens. My mom told me that I'm the turtle in Snow White. I also got embarrassed because my hair was so oily and it wasn't working, and I got frustrated and all this stuff. So yeah, all in all, this class, this is why I keep going and I make the effort, I take the effort, make the effort. This, I believe, if it works, which I don't really believe it will, I don't feel like today I felt like I don't have progress. So if it works, I feel like it's so perfect for what I need. You contribute something of value. You are very valuable to this world and life and your surroundings around you. So yeah, so I need to practice what I preach, so that's why I'm glad I'm in this class and I keep coming. But I just feel like it's going to take a long time. Upset about that because I don't have a long time. I don't have a long time. But that's my class today, and I am hungry. Oh man, I was here at Wendy's and I didn't go. Oh, I missed my goal. Oh, so cute. I saw my friend send me a picture of her cat using her baby's toy, like the human baby, not the cat's baby, to sleep on, like a pillow. Because animals, we think that's like such a human thing, but animals need pillows. They will make every single thing a pillow. If it's slightly raised, they're on that with their head. I keep repeating that. I love that song, Miley Cyrus. I should talk about it. I'll just say what I said on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, everything. Parents especially, be positive and encouraging with your family, with your children, well, with your family too, with everyone. Everyone be encouraging, positive. Don't put anyone else down, even if they're the worst singer, the worst actor, the worst whatever in the world. There's ways to like encourage them, to change them, to move them, to shape them, to polish them. But even if they're the worst person at whatever they're doing, one, they might surprise you with enough self-esteem and self-confidence because you gave that to them by being encouraging and positive and telling them they're amazing at it. They might surprise you and make amazing things. All of a sudden, their voice might free up. I know, I'm speaking from experience. My voice sounds so much better when I feel encouraged and people like shut all my tension down, all my stress, all my doubts, all my self-consciousness, all that stuff down. My voice frees up. My voice sounds most of the time awful because it's so tense and it's trying, and it already has in its head, I have in my head, oh, you're going to sound terrible, and therefore I do sound terrible. But when I'm relaxed, it sounds so much better to the point that it might even be like really good. I've had really good moments, some on camera. Anyways, so one, they might surprise you. Two, we're all dying. We all die. You're not going to live forever. They're not going to live forever. There's actually absolutely nothing you gain or lose by telling someone they're amazing at something they're not amazing at. The only thing is a possible gain on both sides. You feel good about yourself because you've made them feel good, and they make you feel good because they're happy and they are thankful that you made them feel good, or nothing. But however, if you tell them, no, you're bad at this, all this, it will eat away at you. You're going to start self-doubting everything you do. You're going to censor yourself. You're going to just have all that negativity. I'm not even going to go into negative energy because you might not believe in that, and that's fine. But you will have all this negativity repeating in your mind, and everything you will see will be negative, and that will just go down this negative spiral. It's not going to help you or them. So there you go, my 2 cents. I speak from experience. I've been told my whole life I can't sing by my family. And when I found someone that told me, no, you actually can sing, you actually can act, I took more risks and I tried harder and I listened more to the critique. So there you go. Okay, have a wonderful day. Thank goodness I thought that didn't record for a second. Peace, love, and compassion. 안녕, 기가세요, 짜이젠. Bye-bye. 再见. No, that's not how you say it. Fail again. Alright. Yeah, that doesn't work. You know what I just found out? My camera is on back order. Which means not only will I not get it anytime soon, it's going to be defective again, because that's what happened last time, right? Oh. 지금은 4시 why am I yelling? 지금은 4시 25분이에요. I'm nauseous. I don't feel good. And I have so much to do today. Want to see what I have to do? I'll show you what I have to do. This is what I have to do. I have about, maybe more than 3 hours. Okay, I'll just go. By the time I get home, it's like 5:30. Okay, today I have a little more than 3 hours. So I eat. I have about 4 hours. Yeah, I have a little more. And then this is like a communist truck over here. Look at that. Tell me that's not communist whatever emblem thing. And then with the flag, that's so crazy. Anyway, my nose is stuffed, my eyes are watery, my intestines are leaking or whatever, they're painful and they're having issues, my stomach is having issues. I'm having nausea. I probably left something out, but I can't think of it right now. I have to get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow, bright and early, I'm going to have to present an activity, and I came up with the one, and it's going to be a Meisner activity. This is how you apply everything you learn in other areas to the area you're working on. That's the goal. Because today I was in the Meisner class, and the acting class, but I just made the connection between the acting class and teaching somehow. I don't know. Don't ask me how. Just let's move forward. So yeah, the second thing, we're going to be reading some more How to Be a Boss, and by we I mean I, because I'm the only person active on this channel. Not really, but kind of, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. Tree spotting 2. I was browsing Instagram. I saw Emily Osmond's Instagram photo about something else. She had like Ewan McGregor in train spotting picture, and so I clicked on that, and she saw it and said it was awesome, so I have to see it. I cannot believe I haven't seen Train Spotting 2. Like her, I was 15 when I saw it, around 15ish. I saw Moulin Rouge. I saw Star Wars first, and I thought, oh, okay, there's a guy, weird. Oh, okay. Then I saw Moulin Rouge. I fell in love with Ewan McGregor, so obviously, naturally, I saw Train Spotting with my family, because that's what you do. I loved Train Spotting. I really wanted to memorize the monologue at the end. Choose life, choose something, choose an electrical tin opener, choose something else. Obviously, I did a horrible job memorizing that. Some people will watch a movie and they memorize the lines. I am the worst person in the world to do that. I cannot do that to save my life. So I'm breathing through my nose because I don't want all this junk to be in my lungs, so I'm trying to filter, and my nose is stuffed up, so because it's filtering. So yeah, third time's a charm. The dream board, not just my dreams and what I want to accomplish, where I want to be, blah blah blah, but also my heroes who I look up to. That's Lily Singh, 100%, hands down Lily Singh, and because she's really the reason my brain has changed for the better. I've been through, we've all been through everything with Miley Cyrus. We've been through Hannah Montana, and then we've been through the complete opposite of Hannah Montana. I remember when she first came out as short hair, tongue sticking out, very vulgar, provocative, tattooed, in your face, unapologetic persona, whatever person. I remember I said I don't really like that. I don't. But I fully supported her. I believe that I said that. I want to believe that I said that. I think I did, but you never know. Sometimes I'm just being honest, because how many times have you said, oh, I didn't say that? Or how many times have you said, oh yeah, I completely said that. I always believe that. And then you look back like, oh wait, I didn't. I'm putting it out there, disclaimer, yes, I'm human, so I might make a mistake, but I believe that I stuck with it. I loved her voice. Not her voice, I actually don't like her voice, but I loved her music, and I loved her. And I remember watching a clip of her performing on stage, and I thought, rehearsal before going on stage, and I thought, this is why she's going to be okay, because she's getting practice to her voice. Kind of weird maybe to say I love this person, she's my hero, I look up to her, but I don't like her voice. Maybe, yeah, I don't, but yeah, but at the same time, because a lot of people said, oh, she went crazy after her breakup, Liam didn't want her and she just went crazy, blah blah blah. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. They're back together, by the way, just for future reference, or I don't know, who knows what will happen in the future, but maybe that's what happened. It doesn't matter. That's why I really, today I was listening over and over and over again to Malibu. It so doesn't matter. One, it doesn't matter to us. It should not matter to you. Their love, relationship, whatever. It's fun. I'm curious about it too, but it should not make you or break your day. Yeah. And then on top of that, just the fact that they are together, they're back together, that also feels so inspirational. I just got goosebumps. Yeah, chills, goosebumps, because especially when the whole world, let's face it, the whole world pretty much told her she is the reason they're not together, because she is the way she is. I know my mom would say the same thing. If I would be like, I've been always told, if you don't look a certain way, if you don't act a certain way, if you're not a certain way, then guys won't like you. I'm like, well, maybe I don't like those guys that would. Oh, do I have any food? Oh, I have rice for this homeless person. I know. Hold on. Hi, good. Here you go.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
And hold on. Do you need a fork or something?
Yeah, sure.
There you go. You're welcome. And someone in front gave him a water. Him to stick with her and love her is inspirational. We're not enemies, Toyota. You're not my Amazon for cars. You're Toyota. We're okay. We're okay. You're not really my favorite car. I'm going to be honest. Anyways, moving on. So dream board, heroes, blah blah. Those are my three, and they're all women too. Holla, holla. I just said that so not hip. Buddhify, I need to, I misspelled that on here, but I need to do a 5-minute meditation tonight. Buddhify is the best app. I don't know, under 50 apps that I've bought in my whole life. The others were all free. I only get free apps because most of the time you get it and then you never play with it again. So let's be honest, okay? So, but Buddhify I do use from time to time and I love it. It's the best meditation app ever, I think. Puts me to sleep really well. Immigrants, how many people have had their parents say, that's not a real job, what's your real job? You can't do that for a living. If you like it, you can't do it for a living. Basically, that's the lesson I've learned as an immigrant or just a Romanian. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to have to start working on my rewire. This is what I mean. This is what I've always told you. Nothing is what it seems like. And yes, keep in mind that nothing is as it seems. And people, when you see them, she has like a whole... Now I'm becoming more aware of all the marketing power behind her because she's signed with this basically label for YouTube. So yes, keep that in mind that she has all this power, all this help from outside sources so she can do it all. But don't let that stop you from trying. Yeah, it's not going to let me stop. Let me stop myself from trying. It's not going to stop me from trying. Whatever, I can talk. I think kind of like we see, oh, you're so rich, you have so much money as a football player, let's say, or a sports player, let's say, or artist or something. You have like so many millions of dollars. Yeah, but so are the costs sometimes. You have to invest in it too. So the more you have, the more you invest. But maybe I should think about scaling back on those daily vlogs just because I don't have an assistant. If I did have an assistant, even like after I read that, you know, so I had to do it by myself for I don't know how long. So it was an extra 30 minutes added to my day. And I'm like, 30 minutes, girl, 30 minutes? It takes you 30 minutes to edit your vlog? Power to you. Power to you. It takes me more than an hour to edit my vlog. So yeah, but I combine, if I'm honest, I combine both what she does in her creative vlogs, renting videos or whatnot, and her vlogging in one. So that's really what I do. I'm not going to think about all the editing this means. What I'm going to think about is I need rest, just life and the universe and craziness that skin is that has a mind of its own. But rest helps. Every time I wake up, my skin isn't red. When I go about my day, my skin turns very irritated. So I need rest. I need plenty of rest. I need to get ready for my activity tomorrow because that's the most important thing. Why is this person writing on me? I don't like this. I don't appreciate this. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. I shall talk to you soon. Priorities, activity, set that up, sleep. Everything else is secondary. There you go. Have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and compassion. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 가세요. Saijan. That's not how you say it. That sounded pretty awful. Awful. I need to just stop. I'm going to just stop. Just stop. Have a good day. Oh, you moody. Oh, n-avem blană aici. N-avem nici grăsime. Portocică frumusică. Portuzelul frumuselul. Portuzelul. Ești camera shy? Oh, cine good dog. Oh, ce față. He's a little ugly right now because we just cut his hair. Portuzelul frumuselul. Cum pe te mică, mă, ce frumusină. Buji. You. This is what I like to do with my pets. I don't pet them. I annoy them. Aşağı portuzunu aşağıya mı? Aşağıya mı? Aşağıya mı? No buca, no buca, no buca, no buca, no buca, no buca agora. Bucu. Oh, am căscat. Așa căscat portuzunu. No. He does not understand why I'm not eating. Trying to make something out of many ingredients. I have soup here. And I'm vlogging right now. I don't know why. And then pancakes, because I don't use the toaster and I don't use the microwave. So I'm making pancakes or waffles. I'm heating them up. These ones. I'm heating them up in the oven because I also can't talk. And I know I'm swallowing some letters in there when I'm talking. I'm so tired. I wish this was sideways like that. Like not long ways, so I can put this in my vlog. I still can put this in my vlog. I have a problem. Like I can't stop vlogging. I have a serious problem. Like yeah, and it's always impossible for me to stop recording. So I'm just going to stop recording. So when I was little, I remember specifically I was in my bedroom thing in Romania at my grandparents, and I had to study for something. So it wasn't like kindergarten. I was in first, second, or third grade, or like the beginning of fourth. But I don't think it was the fourth. I think it was earlier than that. And I remember I was sitting down and I was pretending in my head I had imaginary not classmates. I had imaginary kids, I guess, and I was the teacher. And this is such a weird memory. I've not really ever used this memory, and when I thought of what I wanted to do when I grow up, teaching was not really in the front of my mind at all. But as I'm doing this activity, I'm planning it out, and I'm like, oh, writing, I don't know if it's going to be enough for tomorrow to just write out what I'm going to say or what it's about. So let me pull out my camera, my handy dandy camera, and I just said the M, the Korean M, because it sounded like a B or D or something. And practice and see if I can put it into vocal words, the instructions to my activity. I really like this activity idea because it's really me. It's trying to have people connect with each other. What better activity could it be? It's so perfectly me. I feel like I'm on some America's Next Top Model competition. Like, choose an activity that represents or reflects you. But yeah, so I remember sitting down, kind of like I am now, sort of. Although I don't know what's with this position right here. It's when I sit like this. Yeah, when I sit like this, it kind of hurts my neck and lower back. So I don't know. Anyway, so but that also hurt my lower back. So I was sitting like this, and I had my notebook, and this is how I studied. The only way you would get me to study was pretending that I was teaching someone else, and I don't remember at all what I was teaching my imaginary people. I don't think I had stuffed animals. I think people have told me about using stuffed animals. Maybe I vaguely remember a bunny, but that was like too much for me. It was really weird. I'm like, well, it's a bunny. Of course it's not a kid. What are you talking about? I preferred imaginary people, like empty space, and I could imagine the person in my head. But I couldn't really see what they looked like. I just imagined there was a person there. I don't know how to explain it. So as I'm getting ready to record and tell you about my activity for tomorrow, I thought of that. The moment I press record, I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. So my activity, I'm going to, I guess, to pretend that this is happening for real. We're going to get in groups of 3, or you're going to get in groups of 3. 1 will be scorekeeper, 2 will go at it against each other. They will. I need a thesaurus. They will compete against each other. I don't know. So 1 will be the scorekeeper, 2 will participate in the vocab portion, and it will rotate 3 times. So each has a chance to go. Each person has a chance to go, and right. So 2, 3. So these two, these two, these two. Right. That's all. Yeah. And the scorekeeper will keep a tally. Now there's 2 different versions, so I'm not really presenting this part, but I'm just speaking out loud. So there's 2 different well, there's 3 technically. This one particular is version B, and it has 2 different versions of it itself. One is for younger people, younger, like elementary school, elementary, like children, elementary school level. As far as the English level, I'm not sure. I'm still confused. Who knows what? But it's in the book, so I'll look up who knows what, who does what. But yeah. So that can be basically just them spitting out feelings and emotions, all the vocab they can think of, just spitting it out, and the scorekeeper keeper tallies everything. But the downside of this is that, after the first group, they'll know emotions. I don't know how to undo that. The older people, though, so kind of like middle school onward, maybe middle school is still early, I'm not sure, but I really want to do the Meisner thing as much as possible. So you have a scorekeeper the scorekeeper is there just to ensure that people actually say what they're saying. They actually say the vocab. So like accountability. So I think tomorrow I'm going to go with that one, with the older one. So 2 people start, and for 5 seconds or 10 seconds, let me write it down. Where's my pen? Shoot. Okay. For 10 seconds, they are only allowed to pick one emotion and bounce it back and forth each other. The person on the right okay, I don't know how to say this, but the person with their name before the other person in the alphabet, whichever alphabet or writing system people use. This is going to be tough. Yeah. Or draw. No, I think everyone should draw a stick or something. That'll take too long. I'll have, okay, hold on. Yeah, this is why I need to write this. Don't read this. It's not worth reading. So, okay. So, there's going to be groups of 3. One person is the scorekeeper. 2 people will be the ones talking to each other. The one person, it will rotate 3 times, so each person has a chance to go. Wait, 1, 3, yeah. So each person has a chance to go against each other, to go with each other. The person who draws number 5 from my pile will go first and choose a word. Yeah, I think that's the easiest way to make it, to do it. And choose a word, an emotion they feel right now. And for 10 seconds, both people will say the same exact word back and forth as fast as they can. After the 10 seconds passes, I will say go, and that's when each person will start saying, take turns saying how they feel in that moment. And it can last, it's going to be 1 minute and 10 seconds, I guess, each. It can last, you can say the same emotion as long as you need to say it. It has to be truthful. Your emotions have to be truthful. The emotions, you have to feel the emotions. I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope I can make this work. Let me try that again. Let me write down what I said and all, and I'll be back. How is this 11 minutes? My stomach is not happy. Sorry, excuse my bad. So this is the activity. So we're going to get in groups of 3. One will be the scorekeeper. It's all about saying emotions and feelings, states of being, whether you're bored, anxious, happy, sad, mad, angry, bored, whatever. After you've chosen your emotion, the 10 seconds will start. I will say start. You have 10 seconds to pass back and forth that same word, that one emotion or state of being, feeling, whichever one it is. So if you feel happy and it doesn't change, you have to change your word. It will go from happy to glad, amused, joyful, etc. So if you mess up, maybe you feel embarrassed, but if they mess up, maybe you feel embarrassed for them, or maybe you feel amused, maybe you feel angry, frustrated. You cannot look away. You cannot look away. It's a dog here. The level, I think it has to be intermediate, if not advanced. That's what I came up with, and I'm actually so excited to put this into action. I wish, please, schools, if you see this, I want to come to your school and do this activity because I really want to try it out on actual real kids that are learning English. I'm not going to lie, it's weird. But I can, as I was writing this down, especially more hair. Oh, I know why. Because I have shea butter on or whatever, and I put my face on my dog, so it's stuck. I can see myself in Taiwan, Taipei, wherever, doing this. I don't know. But okay, anyways. Homework, the rest of the homework, the reading and the video homework part of it. I'm so excited about this. So excited. I wonder if we can do these activities into our lesson plan. Okay. How do I use this? First time using this pointless Snapchat or Instagram story. Pointless because I can never watch them because they never load enough properly. Estoy cansada, muy cansada. 진짜 피곤해요. 정말 피곤해요. 올레일. Estoy cansada. I don't think I said that right. Sono stanca. Je suis fatiguée. Wow, I haven't spoken French in so long. Wow, that sounded decent. Sunt obosită. I'm tired. Next to you. Next to you. The sky is so blue. In Malibu. Next to you. The sky is so blue. In Malibu. Next to you. In Malibu. The sky is so blue. He's like, this is awkward. I don't like being filmed. Părtăzică frumusică. Oh, ai lătrat, părtăsorul a lătrat, că a venit cineva, da? Și noi nu suntem used să lătrăm. We're not used to barking, nu? Așa. Și ne-am înnecat and we choked. O, părtăsorul frumuselul. Bunătatea lumii. Oh, oh. Câine în două. Next to you.